Right guys, today's video is going to be a real simple one. I'm going to share with you 3 fantastic drills just using one simple training aid that you all have that's going to improve the footwork in your golf swing. So all you are going to need is a water bottle of some kind, and this is going to transform the footwork in your golf swing. So the first exercise is actually going to be with the bottle on the outside edge of your trail foot. So for me as a right-handed golfer, that's my right foot, the one that's furthest away from the target. I'd maybe leave just a slim club head's width down the side there. Not the long version, but we're just talking about the edge of it here. And the idea is simply to make a golf swing without knocking over the bottle. So many golfers are making a poor movement through the ball where their trail heel goes this way. So they rotate towards the target, but look where my pressure is. Way back. You can see this sort of reverse C position here in my lower back where I'm tilting away from the target. What we really want to do is get this movement, as if my trail knee is moving towards my lead foot and lead knee. That's getting my foot to roll before it starts to rotate. So it's not just turning and hanging back. I don't want the heel going backwards. I want it actually rolling towards the lead foot as it rotates, because that pushes my pelvis forwards towards the target, and we do need that lateral movement this direction to be able to hit it. So I'll generate good speed and good power. So I'm going to set up, going to place that, just leaving maybe half an inch gap from my trail foot to the bottle of water, and the aim is simple. Hit the shot, don't knock over the bottle. That felt really solid, and it's down my target line. Go on, go on, go on. Yeah, I can't hit them much better than that. Ultimately, missed the bottle of water. Really felt like I pushed and got that pressure onto my lead side, onto that lead foot. So I want to really feel like I move towards my lead foot, and then my body can start to move up rather than this type of movement down and back. So similar way of using this, but maybe without that negative, because that's a don't hit the bottle of water. On this one, very similar exercise, but it's a do hit the bottle of water. So same sort of idea, but it's actually going to go now on the inside of my foot, and I'm trying to knock it over because I'm getting the foot to roll. So in either or really, I mean, you could do a bit of both for sure. Let me just do one of these. This is simply going to be moving, almost trapping the football, you know, so it's a downward movement here, so I'm trying to get my trail foot to roll inwards and knock over the bottle of water. That felt solid. That felt pretty solid. Yeah, I'll take that one as well. About 10 foot right of the flag, and I have knocked over the bottle, and I did get that trail foot going towards the lead foot. So it's a simple one. We really want our foot rolling inwards because that's getting my pressure towards my lead side. We generate some speed by using that lateral force. When we can get our pelvis moving forwards towards the target, we can apply some pressure towards our lead foot. Now we can start to move upwards. And as we move upwards, we also rotate. So we're using lateral forces, we're using some vertical forces upwards, and rotational forces. So using the feet correctly, massive, massive power source. If you're not hitting the ball far enough, you're probably not doing this. Now the last way is actually going to be just on the outside of your trail foot. And this is a don't hit again. So I do want the pressure going forwards towards my lead foot, but I want the lead leg to straighten, to extend. So this is for that player who gets a lot of this sliding towards the target. So I want my trail side to move towards my lead side, but I want the lead side to respond by posting. We call it posting, straightening. Imagine a brick wall up the side of my leg here. I want to feel like I hit that wall and I rotate. I'm not in this type of movement. So if at impact you see your swing on video and you've still got a lot of flex in this lead knee, and you stay down, you probably hit a lot of heavy shots from here. I want this type of movement where we can start to extend our lead side. So the idea would be, don't hit it, don't hit the bottle. I've got my lead foot flared out at setup because I want to allow rotation, and I've got some space here that I should be okay. Again, maybe half an inch to an inch gap from the edge of my foot, so I should be able to turn and extend and without knocking over that bottle. Let's give it a go. Just felt a little heavy, but I think it's going to catch some of the green there. I'm posted on my lead foot, my body's rotated, and I haven't knocked down the bottle. Now, often with this one, I tend to just use an alignment stick in the ground on the outside edge of the foot. And I ask players to feel like they bump it, but then they rotate. They don't keep charging and knock it down. So it could just be an alignment stick into the ground or through a range bucket, or of course, another way to use that bottle of water. But getting your feet to work correctly is all about shifting your pressure as we want it in the golf swing. We want that pressure to move early into that lead foot, and then we want to use those forces and rotate and rise. We don't want to keep sliding, and we don't want to turn without that pressure shift going forward. So simple exercises, but use the bottle of water. It's really going to improve your pressure shift and get you generating some speed, but also getting that ball turf contact that we're really looking for an iron here. So I was using a mid iron. These drills are still relevant, whatever the club, doesn't matter whether we're talking about a wedge all the way through to a driver, we still want the same footwork with our lower body. Hope it helps. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content just like this.